What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And guys, it's not just you. These are some very, very weird days that we're living in. We just had the election. There's a lot of controversy going on now surrounding the count. I guess we could all see that coming. Trump just got off of TV, making an address to the nation, talking about how there will be lawsuits and there will be challenges going on as far as the count is concerned, and there should be. I mean, it's been more complicated, I think, this time around than any time in recent history. There's just so many different factors, and it could go either way. So emotions are running very, very high. But what we're supposed to look towards in our journalists would be a sense of fair play, a sense of professionalism, a sense of objectivity. Think Walter Cronkite. Think some of the bigs of the journalistic profession. The legends, if you will. And you get a sense of what I'm talking about. You get these larger than life personas that people actually put their trust in because they seem so informed, and we trust them to bring us the unbiased truth, if that even exists. At least they're supposed to have that air about them. But on the opposite of that, you have one Mr. Anderson Cooper. All right, Anderson Cooper. Now, I was just skimming through my Twitter feed, and I came across this quote by Anderson Cooper, and it just feels so dirty, guys. And I just want to take it to you because maybe it's just me. It's like, let me know if I'm just being a little bit too sensitive about this, and I'm seeing something that doesn't need to be seen. But one thing that I do pride myself on is my moral compass. And I talked about that before. It doesn't mean that I'm right all the time because I very seldom am. But when I'm wrong, at least I know I'm wrong and I can admit that I'm wrong. I probably know that I'm wrong when I'm doing it or saying it. But like I said, I can usually identify when something just feels like off, for whatever reason. So help me through this, right? I saw this quote from Anderson Cooper with regards to what he just saw as far as Trump's speech that he did earlier this evening. Anderson Cooper says, "That is the President of the United States. That is the most powerful person in the world. And we see him like an obese turtle on his back, flailing in the hot sun." Wow, this is a quote, guys. That is the President of the United States. That is the most powerful person in the world. And we see him like an obese turtle on his back, flailing in the hot sun. Now, I know that President Trump has been very critical, to say the least, of CNN. But you would think that, what is it they say? When they go low, we go high. What happened to that? You know what I'm saying? It's like this man is literally rubbing his face in what he believes to be the man's darkest hour. In the midst of a defeat. This is what this man does. He does a victory dance over this man. And like I said before, it doesn't matter how you feel about Trump. You got to keep in mind, this is a world stage that we're on. And in this quote, he doesn't name Trump. All right. Now you got the whole world watching. You're not even talking about Trump. You said that world, look at this world, that is the President of the United States. That is the most powerful person in the world. And we see him like an obese turtle on his back, flailing in the hot sun. You are mocking the president. No matter how you feel about him, I know there's no love lost for President Trump for a lot of us. All right, but you got to keep in mind, guys, you got to get past all of this, man. You got to get past this to understand what we look like on a world stage. We're supposed to be the United States of America. We have a voting process to vote somebody out that we no longer believe in or want to move forward from, or there's just a better candidate. We're in the process of doing that. But what we don't need, in my opinion, like I said, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, is somebody like this who broadcasts out to the whole world mocking our process. Like I said, this is not about Trump. When I see this, it just feels wrong, guys. It actually feels like it's evil. That's what it feels like to me. It's like I don't like that. It's like I've been in my share of battles with people. I've gotten the upper hand. It's like one thing I don't do a lot of times is stand over somebody and gloat about it. A lot of times I don't really want to get into it with people. I'm a peaceful person. I like peace in my life and in my mind and in my soul. It's like if I have to engage somebody, yeah, I'm going to put them down, or they're going to put me down, like there's any chance of that. But, if I put them down, you got to be graceful in your victory. You know, you can't do something like this. It's like this is just bad form all around. But those are just my thoughts when I saw that. You know, you guys can get in the comment section, man. It's like this is a very like enlightening experience for me. You know, like I said, this is like well beyond politics. I'm just learning something about where we are as a people, as a society, as a community through all of this. When we're letting things like this tear us apart, where people can't talk about who they're voting for without fear of being like kicked out of their families or unfriended, and we don't want to talk to you anymore. It's like this man is on a national stage. Like I said before, there are so many people out there of all different types of political leanings, you know, who are watching this. You're not concerned that you're gonna like turn off some of a good portion of your viewers and your sponsorship with this nonsense. But like I said before, guys, maybe it's just me. You know, this is just a short one. Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about this and what you feel about things like this. I mean, is it just fair play? Let me know. And as always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. And the link to my Twitter page will be in the description box below, as well as a link to this. So you can come on Twitter, give me a follow if you dare. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for listening. I will catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Be careful out there and rock on.